Hi, Mikoi.
Hello, Violet.
It's nice to see you again.
Oh, it's very nice to see you at all.
Okay, so how are you today? How has the day been? Hope it's been all right. Um,
Good, thank you.
Everyone, welcome. This is the first series from the Talk Table with Tequma, and hopefully there'll be many more to come. We hope to take you on a ride on the journey with us. Thank you for being on the first series or edition. So, as usual, please type where you're watching us from or where you're seeing our faces from. That would be very nice to know. I want to know how far my face has gone to. So, yeah. Okay, so Mikoi, please introduce yourself. It feels like we've not heard from you for a long time.
Okay, hello guys. My name is Mikoi and I am a Salesforce consultant working at Tequma AG. I take care of the NPSP, Service Cloud, and Experience Cloud. If you are not familiar with these names, we'll probably introduce it today. So please wait for the introduction. And I'm very happy to join today's sessions with Violet.
Okay, so I like to say I am the person in charge of the marketing cloud, or I am the marketing cloud specialist for the team. And yes, I also do a bit of sales cloud and a lot of MPSP. So let's see how this goes. So our topic today is how to create quality relationships using different Salesforce tools. As we know, or for those that are new to Salesforce, we know that Salesforce is a CRM, a customer relationship platform where customers, clients come together with salespeople, with marketers to basically reach a common goal, which is selling, providing services, and at the end of the day, meeting customers' expectations. So, Mikoi, with your experience so far, or with the tools that you know how to use, which do you think provides very accurate overview of the customer?
Well, so first of all, Salesforce is a great product in terms of establishing a relationship with the client. Because when you start creating this relationship, firstly, you need to market your products, right? So this is probably your part, Violet, when you will elaborate on the marketing cloud.
Mhm.
Then you need a tool that will enable you to sell your product to the client and store all information about this transaction. Later on, if there are any issues or if you provide SLAs, right, so service level agreements to your products, you need a place in your system where you can just service and operate in terms of the service your clients. And at the end, if you need, for example, um, publish a portal for your clients also and share the information that you store inside of your system, then you would require four different systems, right? But Salesforce actually gathers it all in one place, has different models, and helps you to establish this relationship and follow the journey with the client step after step. So I think it's a very great tool. And as you mentioned, I have experience with some of the modules. Hopefully you will introduce the other ones.
Okay, so I know, I don't know if everybody knows, but I know you have very good experience with the Experience Cloud. Experience the experience that much. I know you have experience with the Experience Cloud, and so in your journey or with your experience, how do you think that the Experience Cloud comes together to help with customers and help even the people using Salesforce, that's the users of Salesforce?
So I'm the opinion that Experience Cloud is not as popular as Service Cloud or Sales Cloud, for example. Many people are not aware of its existence in the Salesforce ecosystem, and they are not aware of its capabilities, which is shame because it's a very great tool. So Experience Cloud basically gives you an option to share the data that you store inside of the Salesforce to the public. Thanks to the Experience Cloud, you are able to prepare websites, I would call them, that are stored on the Salesforce firewalls, and there you can share the data from the Salesforce. So maybe a quick example. If you have a knowledge center, you have some manuals, gathered knowledge in Salesforce, in the Service Cloud. You have some manuals described by your service agents, and you would like to share them to the public. just to let your customers know how to operate products if any issues occur. You can do this thanks to the Experience Cloud. You can build a very simple website with all the knowledge articles that will be shared there. If you have any partners, for example, the chain of suppliers, and you need to share some data with them, but you don't want to enter these people your privacy, your privacy zone, right? Or the inside of the network where you store information about your clients, but you need some kind of an interactions, then you can build an Experience Cloud portal for them.
Okay, so basically, you're telling us that the experience cloud is like a help tool. Would, can we call it that?
So Salesforce prepared some templates for creating uh, Experience Cloud sites, as well as offers different licenses for the Experience Cloud. You can make them public. You can assign licenses to your customers if they require some uh, more features on the portal. So I would say it's very hard to describe Experience Portal as a help tool. It's more like a window for your Salesforce to the world.
Oh, okay. I can see how that helps with, because I know how many times I'm clueless about a lot of things, and it's actually help when I can put my knowledge out there without sharing my privacy. So
Yeah, yeah, precisely.
okay. So secondly, I know and I have seen how you have used Service Cloud for different client implementations. I know how you do magic on the Service Clouds. I see it every single time. So please give us a brief intro to the Service Cloud and how you think that all your magic has helped businesses.
Thank you for your kind words. So, Service Cloud is basically the most powerful cloud, in my opinion, in Salesforce. So you can not only operate directly customers through different channels like email, phone, or chat, but also you can build a very powerful agencies for service. For example, the call center can be also built on the Service Cloud. You can use the Experience Cloud that was mentioned before for the service purposes as well, and it can be very well integrated. So if you need to operate your clients, operate all cases, how we call them in Salesforce, or just clients requests through many different talent channels, and gather them into one places and distribute your work, Service Cloud is definitely for you. So it's worth checking it out if you wonder which tools you should use to operate your clients successfully.
Okay. And just a side note, if you ever need help with Service Cloud, Mikowa is the person for you to reach out to. Keep his name in your mind. So when you think of Service Cloud, you think of Mikowa. Okay, so over
Happy to
time,
help.
I've used Marketing Cloud, and I've seen Marketing Cloud being connected with different clouds. And I think that is one thing that Salesforce actually stands out with. So people that use Service Cloud, Sales Cloud, you can actually get data from your clients, from your leads, from your opportunities, which your marketers can use to market your business and services. So the all-roundness of Salesforce actually gives a wholesome experience to your Salesforce customers. So you see a customer that, okay, based on what this customer is clicking, based on what this customer is viewing, or based on what this customer is learning from the Experience Cloud, all those information are put into Marketing Cloud and used to market the right tools to that client. And at the end of the day, it actually helps to know what your client does in their free time. So yes, we want to actually get a client in their completeness and in their wholesomeness, and that is what we actually strive to achieve with the Marketing Cloud and with other clouds in general. And then the Sales Cloud, while the Sales Cloud actually helps customers, I feel like it helps even the users more, because I know when I used to do a lot of work using Excel sheets, never again. I had so I once worked where I had to help migrate Excel sheets into Salesforce, and I know how stressful it was. And after the whole migration process, the clients, I was like, they were like, oh, so it could have been this easy. And yes, it could have been that easy, having all your customer data in one space, in one system, without having to. every time go and print an Excel sheet just to send information to another a user or information about a client. So yeah, it's easier. And then in general, while there are different tools that Salesforce provides, one thing that we have to keep in mind is that Salesforce actually helps you to keep an open communication with your clients at every point using tasks, activities. You can send emails, you can actually schedule follow-up calls. You can also integrate your Salesforce with your emails, with your calendars. So all your events, everything is in Salesforce. And we know how open communication has helped different businesses. You don't want to cut off your line of communication with your clients. Keeping in touch is like the key or the basic thing that we all do. That is customer service at every point, and Salesforce does that perfectly well. So, Miko, if you can give us an example of how you've used Experience Cloud to, or use any cloud to actually connect a customer and a user, that would be nice.
So a few months ago, we ran a project in Germany for one of the high industry clients. And the case that we had there was creating an experience cloud portal for the partners of our client, just to exchange the information on supply chain and also the products that they sold. So it was very important not only for the clients that received uh, their products, but also for the partners to integrate all the actions. And following your words from a few seconds before, I think it's worth mentioning that Salesforce also offers you a 360-degree view of the client. So information from all clouds are gathered into one place. So you don't need to worry about connecting your marketing cloud to the sales cloud and sales cloud to service cloud. Actually, from only one place, you can preview all the actions that were performed to the client. So from my perspective, if I call a company X where I bought my shoes or whatever it was, and I tell them that I have a problem with my product, I want them to know already which product I bought, where it was, if I called them before, and if any campaigns were sent to me already, right? And
Yeah.
Salesforce offers this to you, which I think is it's more at the biggest advantage on the market right now.
Yeah, I agree. So while we want to hear more of your experiences, I genuinely want to ask, but this is just a short introduction. So, as usual, you can find us on Tequma AG on LinkedIn. You can also contact us, reach out to us at info@tequma.com. We are always available to listen to you, to offer advice. I would not say for free, for a fee. But yes, we are always available to answer your questions. Reach out to us at any time. We also have packages for commercial businesses, for even the non-profits. The non-profits are never left out. So reach out to us at any point, at any time. I would not say at any time, but there's always someone there to attend to you. The team is, we have a team of very dynamic people that are ready to answer your questions, ready to fix any challenge that your organizations are going through at every point. You can hear Miko's experiences. Do you not want that for your business? But yes, thank you for listening to us. Thank you for joining the first table talk with Tequma, and hopefully you see more of us, and we want to see more of you definitely. It might not be me or Mikoi, but you definitely see different members of the team where we'll always teach you something new every week. We look forward to having you here every time. Thank you for listening. Have
Thank
a
you
good
very much and see you
Thank you,
next week.
Mikoi.